James, let me start by officially welcoming you to Starks Park in Raith Rovers. It's nearly a week now, coming up for a week now that you've been here since signing on last Friday. How are you finding it so far?
Yeah, no, I've really enjoyed it. The boys have welcomed me. It's a good bunch in there, and training's been good. Obviously gearing towards big game this Friday, but yeah, no, I've loved every minute so far.
And when you arrive at any new place of work, any new club, it's good to find faces that you've worked with, people that you worked with before, and faces you recognise. Tell me about some of the players that you've come across already in your time in Scotland.
Yeah, obviously Zach Rudden was with us at St Johnstone last year, I believe. Yeah, so I know him. I know Shawnee Burns, so I actually messaged Shawnee before I come, just a bit of a sort of heads up, and just asked a few questions, and he had nothing but good things to say about the club. So you know, he helped sell it to me, and obviously it's where I wanted to come to play football.
Obviously, from your accent, you're not from these parts. You grew up in Kent, and you joined Millwall at a very young age. Tell me just in brief summary about your time at Millwall. You went there as a young kid, and under a lot of different managers and coaches.
Yeah, under 14, 15, I think I went there. But as an academy, as a setup, there was a lot of good people there, and they sort of give me a good grounding that's allowed me to sort of, you know, have the career I've had up to this far. So I love my time there. It was a really good, well run club that, you know, instilled good values in you. So I've brought that through my life until where I am now. And yeah, I've got nothing but good words to say about that as a club, and it was a good education into football from where I started.
And you made the long trip up to Scotland around about three years ago, you were saying. Very obviously your time at St Johnstone, the things that get the headlines, apart from the jokes about your name and the comparisons, is that goal you scored for St Johnstone against Rangers. Just talking about yourself and your overall style of play, what are you going to bring to the Raith Rovers squad? You know, what's your strengths?
Yeah, I think that goal was probably a bit of a more one-off than what you can see, but I know I have it in there. I pride myself on defending first and foremost. It's always been sort of my strength as a player, I feel. Obviously I'll add where I can going forward, but like I said, I take joy and pride of, you know, getting the better of my direct opponent. I think that's first and foremost, and then on top of that, I feel like I've got quality and can play, and hopefully if I can bring that to the team and help them, you know, reach the target at the end of the season of getting promoted, I feel that's what I can bring here.
I mean, principally you're a right full-back, but you've played at right centre-back and right wing-back. Have I got that right?
Yeah. Like you say, last season I played a lot as a left side of a free and left wing-back as well, so I've played all over the place pretty much. So yeah, I guess versatility is also maybe a strength. I'm able to cover in a few areas, I feel. But yeah, as a right full-back predominantly would be my main position. So, but like you say, wherever I play, I'll always try and add to the team.
Looking at yourself personally, I mean, you often find when players come to Scotland from down south and further afield that settling in can be an issue. But you know, you've been here 3 years now. You're settled in Scotland, and you recently became a father not so long ago.
4 months ago. Yeah, little boy.
Great.
Yeah, no, that's been definitely a change in my life, but I've loved every minute of it. It's tough, but it is so rewarding. And yeah, like you say, I've been up here 3 years now, so I know the game. I know the sort of Scottish game. I know what the challenges games present up here. So hopefully I can add sort of my experience with that to the club and to the team, and hopefully push them in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's you'll know all about the Scottish Championship, and obviously it's Dundee United at home on Friday night. Sellout crowd, live on BBC Scotland. I mean, it's good to go into a nice low-key, ordinary match against a team like Dundee United, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but you know, these are the games that you want to play in. You know, the big occasions, and already we've spoke about since I've been here. You know, the pressure and the situation we find ourselves in is reward for what, not me, but what the boys have done previously to get themselves into that position. So, like you say, you could be sitting here with not a lot to play for, or you could put yourself in positions like this, which you want to do as a footballer. You know, it's negative. It's a short career. You want to be fighting at the right end for titles and stuff like that. And I think, on a personal note, it's a great game to come and be involved in, and you know, I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully coming out at the end of it with the right result.
And finally, with these sorts of moves, these loan moves, which is for you until the end of the season here at Raith Rovers, it's an opportunity to show what you can do, put yourself in the shop window, whether that be here or elsewhere in the future. You're going to want to maintain what you've achieved so far in Scotland.
Yeah, of course, I guess from a sort of selfish point of view, you just want to play football, same as any other footballer. I wasn't afforded that chance really with St Johnstone, which, you know, that happens sometimes. So for me, I wasn't just going to sit there and, you know, just see my contract out. I wanted to get out and play football, and obviously Raith presented that opportunity, and I wanted to come here quickly, do it, and be involved, you know, in something really positive, and hopefully try and help the boys achieve, you know, their goal at the end of the season. So yeah, that's all I've done. I've put myself in that position, and hopefully I can do that.
The word you used there was positive. So on a positive note, once again, I'd like to thank you for your time. Good luck for your time at Raith Rovers, and best of luck for the future.
Thank you very much. Cheers.